Okay, let's talk about something I've been getting a lot of questions about over the last couple of weeks. And the gist of the questions has been, hey, David, why are you listed on Jordan Peterson's new website, Thinkspot? Why are you involved with Jordan Peterson? Are you part of it? Are you not part of it? I have not heard you mention it, but they list you. So let's talk about it. I haven't been saying anything publicly because there's been a lot going on behind the scenes, but I am ready to talk to you today about it. And I can report to you that I am no longer in any way part of Jordan Peterson's website, Thinkspot, but I do believe I owe you a full explanation about everything that's gone down, and I'll tell you about it today. So months and months ago, in fact, it was on July 2nd, Jordan Peterson emailed me and said, hey, David, I'm starting this thing, Thinkspot, with some other people. We're bringing in a bunch of high profile contributors. I thought of you. Here's an introduction to the people running it. Talk to them. And I had no further contact with Jordan Peterson. I was put in touch with the folks at Thinkspot, all nice people. The idea was, hey, we're bringing in a bunch of big name contributors to our website, Thinkspot. We want you to be on there. You can do whatever you want, of course, whatever content you already do or want to start doing or whatever, you can do. So I, of course, have done a ton of criticisms and takedowns of Jordan Peterson. And so when I was approached, I thought either he and they have no idea about that when they invited me, or they have an idea and they don't care. Either way, it's not my problem. So I thought, what is my philosophy on the show about appearing on different platforms? My philosophy on this show has been when I am invited to a new platform, if it's not a lot more work for our team because we are stretched pretty thin, I do it. And we've launched on a ton of different platforms over the last few years. We launched on a platform called Steam It. We launched our podcast on Pandora and Spotify and radio.com. We started putting our clips on DTube and another one called Library, LBRY, and ThreeSpeak. And for lots of these things, there are people involved or founders or corporations whose politics are not in line with mine. But my view is my content in more places without requiring a lot more work for our team is good. I can increase my reach. I can get my content in front of people. That's a good thing. That was my thought with the Thinkspot partnership. Now, the launch of Thinkspot got delayed multiple times. I think at first it was going to be early August, then late August, then I don't even know when it launched. I think it was maybe in October, but eventually it launched. And when Thinkspot launched, it launched with really no other contributors that I think were well aligned with the David Pakman Show. Engagement was very low. And I'll be honest, my ability to engage with the platform is also low because we're very busy at the end of the day. And then I saw this may actually be an acutely bad platform for us to be on. It's not like some of these other platforms where there are tons of contributors and I'm there putting up my stuff. It was like 8 contributors that were being promoted. One of those contributors is Jordan Peterson's daughter, whose content was being sold for even more than mine, which I found sort of jarring and incongruous. I think her content is mostly around eating like a meat-only diet or something like that. So long story short, I respectfully told them, I don't think this is the right platform for me the way it's shaken out. There's no real cadre of other contributors that are kind of doing what we're doing at the level we're doing it in our space. I don't think it's helping me. They also said, we're going to be transitioning from a subscription model to more of a micropayments model. That makes it even less suited for us because we're already on a bunch of those. And I don't want to spread our micropayment platforms too thin. So as far as I've been told, you can no longer subscribe to me on Thinkspot. They are in the process of removing my content altogether. And this is sort of more in line with what's going to be our 2020 strategy, which is now I think we are at a point where I'm not looking to get on more and more and more platforms and spread ourselves really thin. I'm reeling in the platforms that we're on. We're going to focus on a few platforms that are working well for us. So we're going to try to grow YouTube. We're going to try to grow Facebook and Instagram video. We're going to grow the podcast. That will be the focus. Now, I got a couple of questions on Twitter saying, David, are you going to return the money? The first answer is we never got any money. I mean, we didn't get any money for signing up and we were getting a cut of subscriptions. 4 people signed up. I never got any money. I don't know what the payment schedule is supposed to be. There's no money to return. But beyond that, I don't know why I would return money. Like if people don't like this platform, me keeping money gives them less money. You'd think you would want me to do that. But in any case, there is no money. 4 people got paid subscriptions and none of the money ever came to me. And I don't predict that it ever will. So that's that. And no, I also am not joining Dave Rubin's new platform either. I don't know much about that one, but I can assure you I am not involved. And that is the story with Thinkspot. One of our sponsors is privacy.com. They're giving you $5 when you sign up for their completely free service at privacy.com/Pakman. I've been using Privacy for a little over a year now. You've heard me talk about it before. It's a lifesaver, and here's how it works. Takes just a couple of minutes to set up. Anytime you buy something online or on the phone, instead of actually using your real credit card number, the Privacy app and the browser plugin let you give each company a randomized virtual credit card number that you create out of thin air. It'll even autofill the card number with one click. And the payment is taken out of your checking account without the merchant ever knowing your real information. So this allows you to keep your banking information secure, but also to take control of your finances. You can create up to 12 of these virtual credit cards a month. You can set spending limits. You can freeze them. You can delete them anytime you want. So when you do this, it means you're not going to be charged when you don't want to be, because you can destroy the virtual card number right after using it, which, for instance, I love using free trials because I know I won't be charged when the trial is over if I use a virtual credit card number. You're keeping your identity private by not telling companies who you are. You're keeping your bank or credit card info protected against data breaches and identity theft, and it's free. There's no catch whatsoever. But if you want, Privacy also offers a $10 a month plan that gives you 1% cash back and lets you create 36 credit cards a month, and a $25 a month plan tailored more for small businesses where you can create 60 card numbers a month and much more. But definitely go ahead and at least get started with the free plan. You'll protect your financial info. Companies can't charge you unexpectedly. And like I said, you'll get $5 to spend when you sign up at privacy.com/Pakman.